What is going on, guys? Rubio Gaming 17 here, back with the continuation of Resident Evil 4. Back with the walkthrough slash playthrough Resident Evil 4. Picking up exactly where we left off last time. We just finished up Chapter 1-1. Continuing with Chapter 1-2. Thank you all so much for being here. Really appreciate that. Really appreciate that you're here to watch me play my favorite game, probably of all time. Definitely my favorite game in the Resident Evil franchise series. Franchise series? Really? Franchise? But before we get started, guys, if I could just go ahead and ask you guys to continue showing your support by liking the video down below. If you do like the series, if you want me to continue this series, make sure to subscribe if you haven't already. Really helps me out tremendously. I believe right now at this point in time we are a little bit over 500 subscribers, so thank you all so much for that. I really appreciate it. And if you are watching this, the giveaway is still live for the Resident Evil Village game, so if you haven't answered that below, details will be in the description below. You can go ahead and watch that video so you can get an idea of what you need to do to enter, how long the giveaway is going for, and things like that. So all of that information will be down below. But with that being said, let's go ahead and get right into it. Alright, so last time we got kidnapped. By the big cheese, as Luis Serra put it.
Got something that might interest you. Got a selection of good things on sale, stranger.
Love that. Love that. Did you see the blue medallions hanging around in the village? Yep. Alright, so like I mentioned in part 1, and if you didn't watch part 1, I'll go ahead and link that down below, as well as the little iCard on the top right hand corner. But basically this vendor,
what are you buying?
he pretty much goes around the map with you, essentially, and he basically sells you things. Obviously you can't buy duplicates of things you already have, but he does have a variety of things to buy. So, and his selection does expand as you progress throughout the game. So for instance, you can make your suitcase for carrying things a lot bigger. Your rifle, you can buy a rifle, you can buy the SMG. I wouldn't recommend that though, because you do get it for free if you do hit 10 medallions. Right now we're at 7, so once we get to the graveyard we should hit 10 and get that for free. Rocket launcher. There's only a couple bosses I would recommend using that against. It's a one-hit KO. I'll explain that once we get there, but you can buy a scope, you can buy a first aid spray if he has any on hand. Right now what we're gonna do is we're gonna head and buy the rifle.
Is that all?
Alright, so we got the rifle.
Thank you. Is
and
that
we'll
all?
buy the scope for that.
Thank you.
That'll be all for now. And then you could also increase the levels for your weapons. I probably won't go ahead and do that for these guns, just because I know I'll get a better variation of these eventually. But just to show you, you can increase things like firepower, firing speed, reload capacity, or reload speed and capacity. Another thing to note, don't kill the guy. He disappears forever if you kill him. He will not respawn. He is your best friend. Keep that in mind. Alright, so combine that with that, equip that. How do I move? Alright, so we're running a little bit low on inventory slots here. So we'll just make do with what we have. No! Thought I missed the kick animation there. Oops. Okay. Alright, so you don't have to do everything that I just did right there. I just wanted to kill some zombies. But you could pretty much just run past them and get these two parts that you need. Like you saw, one was on the in the house immediately to your left, and the other one you had to go up the little pathway to get this. But once you combine it, you can just go ahead and place it on that pivot here. But yeah, it's best to get the one on the left hand side first, then you can go across the bridge, go up to that, drop down, and go where you need to go. Trying to see if there's anything worth getting out here first. So I think there might be a jewel in this location, if I remember correctly. Alright. Oh. Reload real quick. So we pretty much got the 2-for-1 price right there. How much ammo do we have? 8 bullets. Watch out for the bear traps here. Ah. Thought I'd be able to kick him, but I guess not. So we'll go ahead and use that egg and an herb. Yep, and just like that, you've cleared out this part here. Trying to think here, because there's another thing you can get. Another mask treasure item. Oh, what's up with the camera? Oh, it's right here. Alright, so there's a mask here. You can obtain the elegant mask. I think that one also requires you to input some jewels. 3 divots, like something might fit inside. I don't think it's a spinels. Nope. Not 100% sure what might go in there, to be honest. But that's the good thing about the treasure items. They don't take up inventory slots. And you can actually take the fish. That's another fun thing. Obviously, I'm running low on inventory space here, so we're not gonna take the big fish. Still alive, bro? What? But yeah, there's a couple items down here that you can get. And I just killed a couple crows. They do tend to drop things as well. Mainly it's money. Sometimes they'll drop other things, but money is probably the most common item that they drop. Yeah, this one's pretty easy. Up and to the left. And yep, here's Saddler Fanatic. Insignia key. And then a note. The Chief's note. As instructed by Lord Saddler, I have the agent in confinement alive. I keep him alive. I do not fully understand what the Lord's intentions are. I would, however, think he'd keep them separate, not confine them together as has been ordered. I don't expect Luis would trust a stranger, but if by chance they did cooperate, the situation could get a bit more complicated. So this is where we start learning that Luis is conspiring with this group here. If for some reason an unknown third party is involved, I don't think they'd let a chance like this slip by. But maybe it's all the Lord Saddler's ploy, leaving us vulnerable so that this third party will surface, if they even exist, that is. It's an unlikely possibility, but if a prowler is already amongst us, then the plan could be ruined. I guess the Lord thinks it's worth the risk if we're able to stop whatever conspiracy is at work. At any rate, it's the Lord's call. We will trust his judgment anyways. So yeah, it's the creepy Lord Saddler. I swear you were able to remove this painting? Or one of these, maybe? Maybe not. But anyways, cutscene.
Nuestro jefe se cuidará de la rata. Si la plaga es mucho mejor que la nuestra. Tienes razón.
You carry the same blood as us, it seems. Nevertheless, you're an outsider. Just remember, if you become unpleasant to our eyes, you'll face severe consequences.
What? Same blood.
End of chapter 1-2.
Leon, I've been able to get some new info that might help you.
Fill me in.
Apparently, there's a religious cult group involved. They're called the Los Illuminados.
Los Illuminados? That's a mouthful. Anyway, I had an unexpected run-in with the big cheese of this village.
But you're okay, right?
Yeah, but he could have killed me, but he let me live. And he mentioned something about me carrying the same blood as them. Whatever that means.
Carry the same blood. Huh. Interesting.
Anyway, there are more important things than solving riddles right now.
You're right. Hurry and find that church, Leon.
Get that church slow. Cutscene. Some of y'all probably know who that is. The woman in red. If you don't, you'll learn later on who it is. Don't want to spoil. But yeah, that cutscene is something that I missed. even during my first playthrough. Like I never bothered to go back in and follow the big cheese. But yeah, it's a he basically changes his mind in like 2 seconds. Like, no, I'll let you live. No, you're gonna die right now.
Te voy a hacer picadillo.
Ah. Yeah, I think it's just the one guy. The one difference between this game and the rest in terms of like item use is that you can't really keep like any of these items that you collect stored, so you have to carry them. You have to carry them, you have to be smart with your items, although a lot of the times it's just take some ammo. Ooh. We'll do that. We just saved, right? It's our best friend. So what you do is you take your rifle, bam, bam. It's probably the one use that I have for the rifle. Makes quick work of this guy. Probably not as effective as a shotgun, but I don't use the rifle that often. It's very rare for me to use it. Just like maybe one part of the game. Oh, it's maybe one part of the game where I actually do use it. And it is pretty late into the game. There he goes. So they do have a good amount of health. Okay, so the ruby doesn't combine into anything that we have, at least. I'm not sure if it goes into anything else. Go ahead and I still haven't been able to get a suplex animation. Strange. We'll use the egg. We have a flash. Alright. A bit low on ammo now. And now we're back. Oh no. So I think the same strat works here where you just kind of run around. Although I don't appreciate the fact that you can kind of hear their footsteps a little bit louder in this game. Yeah, their voices aren't creepy at all. Actually, I don't think this second part. I think I have to kill them all. That's one way to get past the attack animations, is you stagger one and then you go for your kick or whatever other animations there are, and then hopefully just hit, you know, collateral damage like that. Yeah, and you can knock down the unsuspecting people. I don't think there was anyone behind me. Maybe that lady. She's dead. There's probably like one more somewhere. But wait, there's more. I'm gonna go ahead and equip this shotgun here. Cause guys, who's back? Back again. Or maybe not. Okay, I guess not. So I even supposed to go here yet? Cause I swear there was a chainsaw. Another chainsaw dude, but... Anyways, we have the key. We can progress. We can now go to the graveyard. I believe it's the graveyard. Go ahead and save real quick. We're making great progress. Nothing. Wrong button again. Again. You can shoot down lamps from from time to time, get some stuff out of them. Excuse me. Sometimes you can use them to burn unsuspecting zombies or reveal things like that, like some extra jewels, crystals, things like that. It's a beautiful thing right there. You get the elegant headdress, another spinel, and another one. I believe we're coming up on another merchant real quick, or pretty soon, so examine. Yeah, I think that that headdress is just one of a kind piece.
Got something that might interest you.
This man always has
Got a
goods.
selection. What are you selling?
Spinel.
Is that all? Thank you. Is that all? Thank
Unfortunately, we got that 30, so
you. What are you buying? Is that all? Thank
it's not
you.
of much value now. We'll get the TMP later.
What are you buying?
Alright, thank you, sir. See you next time. Alright, medallions in the graveyard. It's funny how it went from daytime to nighttime, right? And grenade. Alright, so for... Alright, it just shows the church. So we only need 10 out of 15, but I'll try my best to get all 15. There's 8. Oh my god. Hello, creepy lady. Alright, despite looking really ominous, there's not much danger here, aside from you. This guy that kind of runs up on you. That guy. Yeah. Pretty straightforward. Don't recall if there's a snake in this. Nope. Good old trusty handgun. So I think this is the area where snakes start popping up, so be careful of that. Number 9. And number 10. So we have all 10. Next time we come back, we'll go ahead and get the free weapon. Let me just go ahead and rearrange some stuff here real quick. So you gotta make the most of your inventory slots. So we gotta find a couple more yellow herbs. As you can see, they're kind of hard to come by, so whenever you do get them, utilize them fully. Use the surrounding areas to your advantage, especially those guys that have the dynamite. You know, hit them while they have that thing active, it'll delay them, and they'll eventually blow up. Fairly easy to kill. Another bird's nest. Let's do this real quick. I forget if you could. Can you? Who said that? Oh. Nah. I don't think so, good sir. I thought dogs were gonna come, but I think that's after we come back, so... I don't think we can go in here. Nope. It's locked from the other side. Should be able to come here. Yep, just like that, they'll blow up. Alright, 3 family insignias of the dead ringers. It looks like the dial only turns clockwise in either 3 or 4 increments. I done goofed. Okay, so I think I figured out how to solve this. So we basically had to light up the family's insignia. I believe I have two of the 3 lit up now. There we go. So it was 3 3 3 4 4 4 3. And that should go well with the Bierstein here. We need one more now. Alright. Go down here next.
Leon, have you reached the church yet?
Well, yeah. Sort of.
Leon, did I mention not to take the scenic route? At any rate, Ashley's probably inside that structure. Rescue her, hurry!
I think that only triggers if you don't go up to the door and find out that it's locked.
Hunnigan, it's Leon. The door's locked. I can't get in.
Didn't they teach you how to pick locks at the academy?
Yeah. There's some sort of indentation, like something might fit inside.
Well, there's no use standing around. Leon, you have to find some way or something to get inside.
Yeah. So that happens. But we already knew that, right? Because they don't just let you waltz into doors. Oh, I was too late. But if you're quick enough, you can actually hit those guys as they're jumping. So they just fall over. And then there's a couple more medallions here. There's one right there. There should be a snake in here, so this one particularly. Yeah, so just knife it again. They'll drop a chicken egg for whatever reason. Closure of the church. Regarding the 2 fugitives, the apprehension of Luis is our top priority. The American agent is a distant second. What Luis stole from us is far more important than the girl. Unless we get it back, the girl will become useless to us. We must get it back to execute our plan to the end. If it gets in the wrong hands, the world would become a totally different place than what Lord Sadler has envisioned. At all costs, we mustn't let that happen. Nevertheless, we're not letting go of the girl. To ensure that the agent does not get to her, I have locked the church door where the girl is being held. Anyone who needs to access the church must first get approval by Lord Sadler. There is a key beyond the lake, but it should be safe now that the Lago has been awakened by our Lord. No one will get across the lake alive. Plus, our same blood courses through the agent's veins. It will be just a matter of time before he joins us. Once he does, there will be nobody else left that will come looking for the girl. Alright, and yeah, just like it sounds, if you pretty much guessed it already, Leon has been infected. Infected. 13, 14, and I forget where the last one is. I think it's up ahead. Should be up ahead somewhere. Yeah, some of these zombies are slow enough to the point where you can just go up to them, knife them, kill them. Save ammo if you don't have any. But like I've mentioned, if you're just playing this on normal difficulty, you pretty much have enough ammo to go around to keep replenishing everything. I'm trying to see if I might have missed the last medallion. Don't know where it could be, to be honest. But here's a fun trick right here. Hopefully I don't miss. Alright, if you just used one and you were accurate, but you can basically kill all these birds, all these crows, get a bunch of gold. Yeah, there should be some things laying around here. Spinel. And a gate. Yeah, you probably heard the growl earlier. You know there's something in there, right? Another spinel, handgun. I'm curious as to what the speedrun record is for this game. I don't think I've actually watched a speedrun for this. I'm 100% sure there's some out there. I just haven't seen any personally. Probably a couple hours, maybe less. My personal time was probably like 8 hours, 6 hours maybe. I think there's a save location here. There is.
Got some rare things.
Yeah, see, we got enough medallions, so now we can...
What are you buying?
Oh, so I guess we don't get the TMP. I guess we get the Punisher for free. I'm done. Okay.
What are you buying?
I believe this gun is a lot stronger than the handgun. I'll have to double check on that. Okay, so it's the Punisher that you get. It's not the TMP, the SMG weapon. We'll buy that eventually because I just kind of want to use it. It's not necessary, but it's fun to use from time to time. Boulder number 2. We live. This is where our love for boulders started, right? Okay, I'm not where we thought we'd be. Alright, I think I'm just gonna go ahead and run past through this because I don't think there's like anything specific that we need here. It's just a bunch of useless zombies. Oh, might have gone the wrong way. Yeah, we're just gonna run. There's really not much to it there. There might be like a couple things you can get, but I don't think there's anything of importance there, if I remember correctly. Here, to get this additional cutscene, you want to take a left at the fork. I'm your personal GPS now. Take a left at the fork. It's the other cop.
Shit. Vámonos. Okay, ándale.
And that's the big monster in the water. That's what they were referring to earlier. So I know that this game is set in Spain, I believe. Spanish-speaking country in Europe. If there are certain dialogue phrases that seem relevant, that need translating, I'll go ahead and translate them. I do speak Spanish myself. But I don't think there's too many of them, to be honest. But I think this is the part where we're gonna stop for now. Here is another safe room, safe typewriter. Leave the suspense for next part. I think we're almost done with chapter 1-3. But anyways, I think that's going to do it for this part here. If you guys are enjoying the series, like always, make sure to leave a like down below. It'll help me out tremendously. Thank you all so much for watching. Go ahead and subscribe if you haven't already so you don't miss the next part when I upload it. It's going to be great. You're going to love it. I'm going to love it. We're all going to love it. And thank you guys so much for watching. Appreciate the support. Like I mentioned before, Resident Evil giveaway. Details for the giveaway and links to the previous part will be down below in the description, so go ahead and check those out. And that's going to do it for me. As always, take care and we'll see you next time.